taking a cue from Sid, Urvashi, let me come to you. What are the key skills you think are very critical for the success in this ever-changing VUCA world that we live in? Please enlighten us with what are the skills and how can we build some of these skills while we are actually on our day-to-day BAU, as well as for the people who are wanting to enter the industry. Could you please throw some light on that?
Sure. Good afternoon, everybody. So in continuation with what Sidhu was saying, that AI and automation is integrating every day in our life with a lot of changes. So we as an individual have to make sure that we understand those technologies, we understand those AI tools and how we can innovate with those. So innovation is also something all the corporates, everybody is looking forward because of the changing ever world we are living in today. With this, we have recently passed through the pandemic season, and that has changed the leadership style a lot. Being capable of design thinking and capable of leading the team, we also have to understand that how flexibility, adaptability, and managing globally distributed teams, how it is important, and how we can tackle those challenges when everybody is working remote or in a hybrid situation, how to maintain those working relationship and keep your teams motivated in this scenario. So these are some of the skills we have to work on as a leader when we are entering into the corporate world. And the way we can find out those skill gaps in the organization, there are various methods. We can do skill gap analysis, we can participate in different surveys, we can do individual surveys to find out what our own individual traits are and where we are doing good and where we have to work on to be a competitive leader in coming world. To enter into the corporate world, I think we have to just work on ourselves and try to find out which role is going to suit ourselves best, where we can perform well. There are a lot of opportunity, different kind of opportunities available across everywhere. But my suggestion to everybody always is to try out going to the position or work for an organization or a role where you can utilize your skills, where your heart is, so that you can enjoy that work, you can continue working on those skills, and you can contribute to the organization and slowly to the society as well. So there are roles open. We should not be worried about what kind of opportunity we will be looking for, but we have to chase the right opportunity, what is going to suit us as an individual.
Super. Now you see, I talked about, technology is ever changing. End of the day, technology is a means to solve a problem and not an end in itself. So remember, tech is an enabler, not the end. So I think a lot of skills are there. I think beautifully Rushi explained about. I want to make one powerful statement for all the HR leaders in this room, as well as all our colleagues from the armed forces. Skill is the new currency of this 21st century. I think morning our team talked about skill and will. If you have the will, everything will happen. But the point is, when we hire for people, we look for the skills. So the way to redefine the strategy for TA is talent acquisition team, hire for attitude, train for skill, and develop for leadership. If you're able to adopt, because attitude is the most complex thing to develop, because that is in gene. If you're able to find the guy with the right attitude, trust me, we can move mountains. And there are enormous examples available. So that way, have these strong skills, which are very, very important, and ingrain that in your attitude. Trust me, rest everything will happen. So hire for attitude, train for skill, and develop for leadership. Coming to next, to my good friend Augie, help us with some good examples of now the industry is going through several change. 5 generations are working in the IT industry today. Because I'm saying IT industry because I represent IT industry. All other industries also will be in the similar space. The nightmare for HRs and L&D leaders today is 50% plus of the current workforce needs upskilling or reskilling, or we have to figure out what to do with this community. So now Augie comes from a company called Kyndryl, which got a spin-off from IBM. Some 86,000 people they are able to hive off and build a nearly $20 billion industry a company which Augie represents. Help us your stories of upskilling, reskilling, what you went through, what we can learn from your experiences and from your strategies.
So thank you so much, Naga. Firstly, that was out of syllabus. Okay. And as I start, for all the veterans here, thank you for your service to the nation. I salute you.
Absolutely.
You make a commitment to lay your life as part of your duty. And there's a lot that we have to learn from you. So, as a HR professional, I think it's the other way around. I should be learning from you, as you are greater users, rather, of people and technology. And I'm truly delighted to be here to share some of our learnings. And these are learnings and experiences. So just to encapsulate all those things that you said, I will tell you a short story, okay? And it's 3:10. It will not go beyond 3:13, all right? And if somebody is snoring next to you, please nudge them. This is a true story, and it's about an ex-army officer, squadron leader Rukmani. And a lot of my friends here who have been on with me know this story. This happened truly. She has about 15 years of experience and has been working in the corporate world and delivering exceptional work and has also won contracts for the organization, technically revered and respected. And one fine day what happens is that as she comes to her desk on a Monday morning, she sees a note out there in front of her which says, come and meet me. That's from her manager. Now, you know, Monday morning, your manager calls you for a meeting, you messed up something, there's an escalation, or all those kind of thoughts go through your mind. But nevertheless, Rukmani had same thoughts, and then she goes. Manager is a very nice chap. He sits her down, orders some coffee, has a conversation, and then tells Rukmani, you've been working with us for so many years, and you know that our strategy has changed 2 times in 3 years. All right, and therefore the skills have also changed. And Rukmani, I'm sorry to say that in spite of all your contributions, you don't have a job here in the next 90 days. Now, that is a huge blow to Rukmani because nobody has even questioned her about her technical acumen. Everyone has only been giving her rewards, recognition, as well as promotions, progressions, incentives. All right? We do that to our people, right? And then one fine day, this dawns upon her. She's disappointed, goes home, crestfallen, mopes a little bit. And the next day again, she comes to office, rides the elevator, back to her desk, and there she sees another note. And that says, click here. And then with some trepidation, she says, okay, I will go and click here. And once she clicked there, what came in front of her was like a seat-back TV screen you see on an aeroplane. And as you fly transatlantic, it tells you what is ground speed, what is airspeed, altitude, and then your time to the new destination. Similarly, this is actually the start of Rukmani's learning journey. And the key word here you have to understand is she's on a journey to improve her learnability. All right? Urvashi, you spoke about adaptability. So this is also about learnability, adapting to new situations, and being resilient. So as she takes off and she's flying high, 40,000 feet cruising and flying over the cliffs, those cliffs are actually those difficult certifications she has to take. So she goes about with it. And the rolling green meadows that they are flying over are the foundational skills which builds her up to go and overcome those cliffs and gain those certifications, and so on and so forth. And of course, the rolling seas below are definitely some of the challenges that she's facing as a mother and as a woman who is going to lose her job, okay? So you see, emotion, profession, and a lot of things are in play here. And then time comes to land. And before that, Rukmani also heard someone say, hey, look, skills is the new currency. So Rukmani also invests in her skills. And somebody says, you know, you have to improve your eminence. So she goes and improves her eminence on social media, networks better, and creates visibility. Anyway, they land. First person to meet her is the manager and says, Rukmani, fantastic. You are relevant to my business now. I have great opportunity for you. It's an on-site opportunity, pays you so much, and you can live in a foreign country. And all the perks that go with it. And Rukmani says, thank you so much, Mr. Manager, but I'm not going to join this company or the offer you're making because I'm going to join this airline company. Manager is a bit aghast because he knows Rukmani thinks a lot about clean air, and why would she join an airline company who are the largest polluters? So she says, exactly for that reason I've joined the airline company, because every line of Java code that I'm writing is for them to reduce their carbon footprint. And what I realized by that is that the business objective of that company resonates with my value system. And therefore, in the last 3 months, not only did I learn and unlearn and build my learnability, but I also found my passion and purpose for working. And once she found her passion and purpose for working, you know she's better engaged. And better engaged means she's in better health, better wellness. And better wellness means better productivity, and therefore better profitability. And last but not least, she takes up both jobs. She says, I'll work for you 2 days, I'll work for you 3 days, and I'll continue my passion because now I'm a gig worker. Thank you.
Lovely. Awesome. Thank you.